Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Clues, Cues and Reviews. Now, I'm not fully recovered, my throat's all over the place, I'm coughing and whatnot, so I will take days off here and there, but this is ridiculous. I took too long in reviewing this, and I really am sorry. However, because of the nature of the manga industry, scanulating, reviews and all these other things, this isn't something that's going to be consistently reviewed, this series specifically. U19, the under 19 manga series. This is a chapter 3 review, which came out a couple of weeks ago. It hasn't had 4 or 5 been scanulated by anybody, which is a shame because the ones that have been picked up are associated to previous authors that have had successes, like Beelzebub and iShield 21. So it's kind of a shame that this hasn't been given a chance because the concept is actually quite cool. So let's get into the review, let's discuss this and what's going to happen next. So, U19 generally is a controversial topic. I mean, in the kind of theme it goes across, there's a whole idea of elitism and class inequalities and a kind of a rigid system that really is quite old school. So it's kind of like the old school has become the new school. And it's kind of a knock, as in the old school is knocking on millennials, I guess, saying they've messed up the system. And it's the idea that because of the way the system became, because of millennials and this generation, eventually got to a point in 2020 where the crap hit the fan and shit was everywhere. There was a lot of unemployment and a system was created to fix that, but in reality caused a lot of issues for a lot of the younger generation. Now, with it being a controversial kind of topic, I think people don't really want to get into it, but people forget it's a manga. People forget there's a lot worse things out there. I mean, literally in Dragon Ball movies, we had Hitler and an undead army killing people, right? So, yeah, it's not that bad when you think about it. Anyway, that's kind of cool what happens. So, Eiji has got shot, his power has manifested. His love, Akari Tsukino, she basically is getting taken away, but she wants to stay with him. She actually says it. She was like, oh no, I don't know how I can say goodbye. Essentially, she was being goody-goody for mummy and daddy, because if she felt like she did that, she could get away and not have to face Eiji and basically turn him down because she loved him as well. Now, there's a point where basically his teacher steps in and tries stopping him, kind of like full Nelsons him, I guess. But then the needle that comes out, he basically tells Mr. Tani to be quiet, and the needle fish hooks him and closes his mouth. Then he's ready to connect with his love, Eiji, with Akari, and then Nanami, who I'll call him Mr. Class President because Nanami is a weird word for me. But basically, he throws a brilliant punch. He punches him in such a way that knocks him unconscious, and the teacher's like, oh, what happened? There's like a needle, and essentially he plays off the whole libido power as him hitting his head because it was slippery, and the teacher being an idiot has kind of gone with that. So what happens is Eiji wakes up and he's in a room and there's 2 people playing computer games, even though computer games were banned, and it's a PS4 of all things. So basically in that generation, PS4 is the last one and they haven't done a 5, 6, 7, 8 or whatever, right? And basically they're not meant to have and then the class president Nanami turns up and he's like, what's going on? Who are these people? They're from other classes. He goes, you've manifested your power. You're not meant to show it in front of people, but now you have the qualification to join us. And he goes, join you? He goes, we're the garage kids. Branch number 5, the stuff of legend. Essentially, he says, join us to take down the grown-ups. Now, if you think about the idea of taking down the grown-ups, what better way to take down the grown-ups than to take a job or a classification for jobs where you have no restrictions? Now, bearing in mind, the ultimate people that have the most amount of restrictions are D and below, right? So people like Eiji's parents, right? But Mr. Nanami, Mr. Class President, he's got genes that are grade B, and he's a class president, he wants the A grade. Because if he graduates with an A grade, he is going to have no restrictions. And if he's one of the big members of Branch 5 of the Garage Kids, and he's got a libido power, he can infiltrate the adults to take them down from the inside. So that plan isn't bad. Here's the issue. 1, we're not going to find out till we read the raws or we get it translated. 2, what if there's people that's working for the adult society, the adult group or adult party that's in the Garage Kids party? Just a thought. Anyway, unfortunately, we haven't had anything since. I was hoping to do 3 and 4 when this came out, but we haven't had anything since. So this is going to be my last review till we have a big batch of them. I'll keep an eye out, but if you hear anything, let me know in these comment section below, and I'll definitely look it up. As always, I will leave links to my other media formats, Reddit, Twitter, whatever you like. Let me know in the comment section below what you think, and sign up on Twitter and follow me if you can. I'll see you next time. Peace.